Dos, tres, y... Bueno, sí.
Hello, everybody. This is Gamalier. I'm the broker, realtor with Sturgis Realty Group.
And I'm Alan Rios. I'm the realtor with Sturgis Realty Group right here in Metro Atlanta.
And today, Alan, we have a great topic. We'll give you some information about what's going on here in Metro Atlanta.
Yeah, we're going to talk about the Atlanta real estate market, kind of give you the ins and outs of what's going on and some of the numbers to give you an idea of it being either a buyer's market, seller's market, or a neutral market.
Yes, and there's a lot of people out there, asking questions and also trying to figure out what to do.
Yep.
Are you a buyer who's been thinking about buying and been holding out in the last year or 2 years because of confusion about interest rate going up, prices going up, and you've just been holding out and just still renting?
Yeah, we come across a lot of people like that.
Yes.
Who are just kind of sitting on the sidelines, kind of debating, should I buy, should I still rent? Well, let's give you an example. Let's say you're paying $2,000 a month on your rental, right? And over a year's time, you're throwing away $24,000.
Yes,
Either paying someone else and making them rich, or you're just throwing it out and not investing in yourself and your family, right?
Yeah, and think about that. That's just 1 year, Alan. Imagine if you're thinking about 3 or 6 years, what do the numbers look like?
Yeah, if you're going 3 years, you're talking now $72,000.
That's a lot of money.
And
Yeah.
6 years, $144,000.
Yeah, that's a lot.
That's a lot of money.
So keep that in mind. If you're renting, that's the amount of money that you bringing out of your pocket, and that's without taking any money when we talk about appreciations of the home, how much value the properties go every year. Here in Atlanta, there's a lot of appreciations in the last 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
So we're talking about if you've been living in the property, paying rent, that $2,000 that Alan's talking about for 6 years, $144,000 out of your dollars. But counting that appreciation, we're talking over $200,000 or more in equity that you would have had right now if you would have bought that property.
Yeah.
And also another thing that comes with buying a home is the freedom, right? You could have pets. You don't have to worry about renting that home, looking for that particular
design the house
home.
you want, the way you like it inside. And
Yeah,
all that.
rent. You could color it the way you want to.
Sure.
And obviously this is an investment that you have. So, when you own a home, you own an investment property.
Exactly. And no pet fees, Gamalier.
Yes, no pet fee anymore.
Yes, exactly. Let's get right to it. Let's talk about the numbers now. The number of homes for sale is the first factor we're going to be taking a look at what's going on in the real estate market. And let's start with single family homes. How many homes do we have currently on the market, Gamalier?
Well, currently here in Atlanta, when we talk about single home, as of June 2023, we have roughly around 7,091,000 properties in the market for sale in Metro Atlanta. Compare this back in January 2023 of this year, we were actually inventory was as low as 5,399. Keep that in mind that as a spring, summer, a lot of more properties coming to the market. And it also gives an opportunity for those buyers that want this particular property have more options to choose from.
All right, and as far as condos and townhomes are concerned, a smaller number here, right around 2,105. But back in February of 2022, Gamalier, we were at 1,296. So even lower than what we have. Even though the market indicates that we have a low supply, just imagine back last year was even less on the market.
Definitely, Alan. And then when we look at that another factor that we like to look at is days on market. It tells you pretty much how quickly properties are selling. This is a good number to follow, especially if you're a buyer looking to buy, or if it's a seller looking to sell. That gives you information that you could prepare. Now, single homes, days on market right now, we're looking around 9 days. That's pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Compared to January 2023, which actually was a little bit over close to a month, 31 days in the market to sell property.
That's incredible. So just in a short period of time, we've seen a big drop off as far as how long it takes for a house to go under contract. We're talking less than 10 days. Yes. Condos and townhomes, right now we're seeing right around 12 days before they go under contract. But back in January of this year, Gamalier, we were at 25 days. So big difference from the beginning of this year as we head into midsummer now.
Definitely. Now let's take a look at the supply of home. That's another factor that is very important when we look at Atlanta real estate. And for single homes, currently right now, we're looking at 1.9 months. If they would have stopped putting houses in the market, they would be able to sell everything within 1.29 months, so close to 2 months.
Yep.
Compared back in February, it was only supply of home of 1 month. So obviously right now, supplies is a little bit more, and that's normally normal in the spring, summer. We see more properties come into the market.
Yeah, that was last year, February of 2022, almost half. And then condos and townhomes currently right around 1.9 months, just under 2 months. Back in February of 2022, we were under a month.
Yes.
Gamalier. Incredible.
So
how tight the market was.
Yes, definitely. So definitely there's an opportunity right now for buyers to come into the market and choose a little bit more property, but obviously it's still a strong selling market here in Atlanta. I want to make that clear.
For sure.
If you're looking to sell, there's definitely an opportunity. Now let's talk about another important factor that everyone wants to know.
That's why you get a pre-approval letter, right, Gamalier? Right? You want to know how much house you can afford, and we're going to talk about the median price right now for a single-family home, sitting at $440,000. Compare that to the beginning of this year in January. We were sitting right around $392,000. So a $48,000 increase in median price here in Metro Atlanta.
Yeah, definitely.
Right? And we were talking about if you're sitting on the sidelines and you could have bought a house, how much equity you would have gotten already.
Yeah, definitely. You would have $48,000 in such a short period of time. Also, keep in mind that, if you're sitting in the sideline as a buyer, prices are expecting to go up because if they bring interest rate down, which is what everybody's talking about, there's going to be more demand in the market, which is going to push prices up.
Exactly.
Let's talk about condo median price here in Metro Atlanta. We're looking around $349,900, and that is for now as we speak in June 2023. Compared to January 2023, it was $312,825.
Yeah, and that was a $37,075 increase from the beginning of this year to this summer. Yeah, so home prices continue to go up, and that's more equity in the pockets of those homeowners. Now, another factor, Gamalier, percentage of list price. We want to get an idea. All right, these homes are selling, but are they selling above asking, right at asking, or below asking?
That's a very good question, especially if you're a seller or a buyer, because you want to know if you get discount, if you can get some type of. Right now, there's a lot of demand on houses. So we're looking at houses selling at 100% of listing price.
Yeah, so on average.
Yeah, on average, that's 100%. And again, that also takes in consideration, some of these houses are selling with multiple offers, also above 100%, but we're talking about, in an average, so we're 100%, and that depends on the agent also, if good agents do some good marketing or things like that.
And negotiations as well. Now, back to January of 2023, we were at 98.7%. So they were selling below asking price beginning of this year. So we are now seeing, as you mentioned, more offers coming in for homeowners. So a multiple offer situation, which will help increase the value of your home. And
condos are pretty similar also. Condos
they're about the same.
They're going at 100% roughly. If it's a home that is in, shows better, good location, that's when you're getting multiple offers on those. And comparing January 2023, condos were getting close to 100%. They were at 99.6, which obviously were close to the price.
Asking,
So that's what we see as far as the market here in Atlanta. It continues to be a seller market, continues inventory to, in the summer to increase a little bit, but it's still a strong seller market. And buyers need to take a step, especially if you're renting. If you're paying that higher rent, you need to make a decision to get into a home now, because what I see is, what we're looking at the market is that prices are going to continue to go up.
Exactly.
We still have a lot of people moving into Metro Atlanta and continue to move here. So
it's a city that continues to grow, right? I mean, the movie industry is huge here in Metro Atlanta. So we're seeing not only people coming in from California, but from all across America, Gamalier.
And another industry is the technology. Tech here industry is growing rapidly too. So we start seeing a lot of people coming in for that too. So hopefully, if somebody who's been holding on or buying a home, whether you live local here in the area, coming out of another state or outside the country, give us a call. We're easy to contact. You could text us, send us an email, or give us a call directly. We'd love to help you out.
And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We'd love for you to join our family, and we've got tons of videos for you to check out on real estate as well. Have a good one. Take care.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bueno, sí.